Gotham City. Maybe it's all I deserve now. Maybe it's just my time in hell. 12 hours or so. My stomach's been trying to eat itself for the last 5. Barbara's flying in. I don't care how much it costs. Train's no way to come to Gotham. In an airplane, from above, all you'd see are the streets and buildings. Fool you into thinking it's civilized.
We're beginning our final descent to Gotham City. Please return seats and trays to their upright position.
From here, it's clean shafts of concrete and snowy rooftops. The work of men who died generations ago. From here, it looks like an achievement. I should have taken the train. I should be closer. I should see the enemy.
By now, Barbara's gotten her test back. I only hate myself a little for hoping they came out negative. This is no place to raise a family.
Nice book for a small donation.
No, please.
Gordon! Lieutenant James Gordon!
Nice book. Look at the pictures. Gah!
Walk, skinhead! Name's Flass, Lieutenant. Detective Flass. Commissioner Loeb sent me to make sure you didn't miss your appointment with him. Hope you don't mind if I call you Jimmy.
Well,
Nice. Carrots.
Welcome to Gotham, Jimmy. It's not as bad as it looks, especially if you're a cop. Cops got it made in Gotham.
Welcome home, Mr. Wayne.
How's it feel to be back?
Princess Caroline.
Any plans, Mr. Wayne?
Any truth to the rumors?
The 25-year-old heir to the Wayne millions declined to comment on rumors of romance in his life, or on his plans on his return to Gotham after 12 years abroad. We'll keep you posted on Gotham's richest and best-looking native son. Tom?
Thank you, Jackie. Following the disappearance of a key witness, Assistant District Attorney Harvey Dent has withdrawn conspiracy charges against Commissioner Loeb.
You know we're all delighted to have you on the team, Lieutenant.
You'll get my best work, sir. I promise.
And we are a team. A team needs team spirit, don't you think? Yes, it does. And your record shows you've got what it takes.
I know I've made my mistakes, sir. I'm grateful for this chance to prove myself.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's smoking. What mistakes have you made, Lieutenant? You kept the media away from it. That's the bottom line, isn't it? Yes, it is.
I'd feel better about toughing out the nicotine fit if I didn't have to smell those eucalyptus cough drops of his. I swear you won't have to worry about my honesty, Commissioner.
Last thing on my mind. Last thing.
Alfred!
I trust you've been well, Master Bruce.
Wayne Manor, built as a fortress generations past, to protect a fading line of royalty from an age of equals. Mother, Father, it's good to be back.
Knew you'd like the Commissioner, Jimmy. And he'll be just as good to you as you are to him. You can count on that.
I keep telling myself it's either this or pumping gas. Then I tell myself I'm doing it for Barbara. Flass, what's...
Nothing I can't handle solo, Jimmy. Mother, know you're here, Stevie?
Oh, man. Not doing anything.
I keep talking to myself. This time, I say you'd better know your facts before you bring another cop down. Especially in public. Flass has had Green Beret training. I can tell. He knows how to use his size. I watch, and I don't do a damn thing, and I memorize every move. For future reference. Is that necessary?
Had this little beauty in his pocket.
It's a comb, Flass.
I'm only human, Jimmy.
The tests, I pray they're negative.
The boys, they've been asking me to talk to you, Jimmy. But maybe I could get a word in knowing how tight we are. They're worried about you.
I'm touched, Flass, but right now I am worried. About a homicide. Turn left.
Never make it in this business if you don't learn to relax, Jimmy. I mean, we've got our own way of doing things here in Gotham. I mean, you came pretty hard on Morgan. I mean, you with a baby on the way.
Call me Lieutenant. Make your next right.
I'm not ready. I have the means, the skill, but not the method. No, that's not true. I have 100 of methods. But something's missing. Something isn't right. I have to wait. I have to wait.
So, Father Donnelly, he slips Gordon a 50 with the handshake. And Gordon, he looks at it like his hand's got a disease. Then he throws the 50 in the Padre's face. Gives the squad a 2 hours lecture. Puts Skell on probation. He's just not fitting in, Jill.
I had such hopes for that boy.
I could get the boys together. Soften him up.
No, not while I'm in town. There's enough heat on me as it is. No, you'll absolutely have to wait until I'm at the conference in Washington. 2 weeks, Flass.
The engine hums, gently, not quite convinced it should stop. Everything is in place. The attendant was even obliging enough to ask for my autograph. My alibi is set. Bruce Wayne has been sighted at the same hotel as a visiting Hollywood sex queen. That should generate sufficient rumors to account for my whereabouts for the next few hours. This is a reconnaissance mission. Until I know more, I must avoid combat. Until I'm ready, my anonymity is an obvious priority. The murder of my parents is a matter of public record. All it requires is a change in clothing and complexion, and a single memorable, distracting detail.
Requested off this night shift 4 times now. Damn it. Barbara needs me at night these days. Barbara and little James. So I hope it's a boy. So what? 4 times and no reply. I'm not making friends in the department.
Going to work, Lieutenant? Ha! Going to be late. May have to skip the whole night.
Trick. Talking to distract me. Guarantees an attack from behind. Should have checked my military record. I was thought to handle worse than this. But then, it's been a while. Somewhere in the middle of it, they tell me it's just a warning. They remind me that I've got a pregnant wife. Toward the end, I hear a familiar chuckle. Flass.
It's a 20-block walk to the enemy camp. It's been educational. I was sized up like a piece of meat by the leather boys in Robinson Park. I waded through pleas and half-hearted threats from junkies at the Finger Memorial. I stepped across a field of human rubble that lay sleeping in front of the overcrowded Sprang mission. Finally, the worst of it, the East End. Hard to believe it's gotten worse.
Cheer you up?
I doubt it. How old are you?
Young as you want me to be.
Stupid bee! That's all wrong, Holly. You're doing it wrong.
Did what you said, just like...
That's right, honey. But you gotta pick your types. Got to know which ones want what you got. This one's not.
I haven't said, have I?
That vice I smell. That crazy vet bit. That's old, man.
I'm not the police. Believe me.
You still here? Told you to go, Holly.
He hadn't said.
We talk this over later, sweet chunks.
Ah!
No, I think you're finished with her. I'm provoking him. I really shouldn't.
Man, you pushing. You on the edge. You looking for a new scar. That's right. Just tell me where, man.
Oh, jeez. Can't be Vice. We're paid up. Just an idiot to get himself killed.
Selina, don't stop now!
Shut up, skunk. You know what I hate most about men, skunk?
Please, Selina, tell me why you hate us so much. Oh, please.
Never met one.
Say it again. Aha.
His eyes keep flicking away from the girls to me. He turns away for a second. A dead giveaway. It's pretty fast. I won't say he has a chance, but he's fast. This is getting a little too good to me. Better wrap it up. Idiot. Never should have done this. Have to get out of here before I draw attention.
Come on, you guys! I got him!
Very good, Bruce. You've really put the fear of God into them.
Damn it! Nobody hurts Holly. Hurts! But he broke my wrist!
Mess. Made a mess of it. No excuse. Didn't control myself. Another one. Hissing like a cat. Looks like she knows what she's doing. Be careful.
Huh.
That's good. She's had karate training. But only karate. Oh no! If I'm caught, it's over.
Freeze!
Selena, get up! Selena! Yeah.
Hey, he didn't move, man. He was going to.
Hit an artery. Oozing blood. Get up. Before they...
Needs a doctor. Maybe after he's booked.
No. Can't let them. Can't.
Any cash? Couple bucks. No ID. Look, man, he's bleeding all over the seat. We gotta take him to the hospital.
You look, boy. I've run in 1,000 like him. Drifters. Who needs them? If he dies, he...
You two. Stop the car. Get out.
What the hell?
Don't mind him, boy. Probably hopped up on something fast, you know?
I warned you.
Oh my god, he...
No!
Fire. Only takes seconds to reach the gas tank. Sirens. More police. Tank will go before they get here. These men, they probably have families.
Smoke from the blazing police cruiser can be seen for blocks. The two officers were found unconscious, 30 feet away.
Nah. Made it. Somehow. Must have made it here. To the car. Hope I didn't do anything stupid. Getting here. Done enough. Wrong tonight. Turn the key, Bruce. Isn't difficult. Just a little slippery.
They did just enough to keep me out of the hospital. Can't let Barbara see me like this.
Detective Flag? He's off duty, Lieutenant. Probably at the poker party over at Shoots with the guys.
The guys. Maniac almost hit me. Should arrest the clown. No way to treat a Porsche.
That's Bruce Wayne's car. What's he on?
Cocaine. Rich people take cocaine. Saw a special on it.
God. Fear of God. Fear. I have to make them afraid.
Dodging the Porsche gives me enough adrenaline to make the drive to Bay Ridge. The bruises are starting to form, and my spine feels fused when Wilson says goodbye to the guys. Of course, Wilson's the first to leave. Doesn't want to make his wife stay up too late waiting for him. And he still has his girlfriend to see tonight. 20 minutes later, Stanson stumbles out, hunched over like he's lost his life savings. Then Rennie. I let them both go home. Finally, Flass. He staggers to his station wagon and gets in. It only takes him 2 tries. I hear his engine start and watch him pull out. He almost flattens the mailbox before he remembers to turn his lights on. I keep mine off and follow. I haven't seen a house in 3 minutes when I pull up beside him and jerk the wheel. 10 miles over the speed limit. Not fast enough to kill him when he hits the tree. I show him my gun. He says my name and drops his. He's big. Green Beret training. It's been 15 years since I had to take out a Green Beret. Even so, he deserves a handicap. I don't crack his skull. I don't crush his larynx. I don't break his ribs or punch my hand through his chest.
Ugh.
I do just enough to keep him out of the hospital. I toss his gun into the woods. It should be rusty by morning. I take his clothes off and leave him in his own cuffs by the side of the road. He'll never report it. Not Flass. He'll make up some story that involves at least 10 attackers and never admit I did it. But he'll know, and he'll stay away from Barbara. Thanks, Flass. You've shown me what it takes to be a cop in Gotham City.
Father, I'm afraid I may have to die tonight. I've tried to be patient. I've tried to wait. But I have to know. How? Father, how do I do it? What do I use to make them afraid? If I ring this bell, Alfred will come. He can stop the bleeding. In time, another of your gifts to me. Father, I have wealth. The family manor rests above a huge cave that will be the perfect headquarters. Even a butler with training in combat medicine. Yes, Father, I have everything but patience. I'd rather die than wait another hour. I have waited 18 years. 18 years since Zorro, the mark of Zorro. Since the walk that night, and the man with frightened, hollow eyes, and a voice like glass being crushed. Since old Sans left my life. Without warning, it comes. Crashing through the window of your study and mine. I've seen it before. Somewhere. It frightened me. As a boy. Frightened me. Yes, Potter. I shall become a bat.
The day starts early with a call from Merkel about a hostage situation in Brigham Circle. Barbara wakes up with me. She always does, no matter how quiet I try to be, and somehow has my coffee ready by the time I pull on my pants. Come in, Merkel. The rain has worked its magic on the wiring of my heat. Between Rice Krispies sounds, I get every fourth word. I'm 2 blocks from the action. My stomach lurching with the engine through backed-up traffic. Damn rubberneckers.
No, can't. Don't want. Isn't blank.
Best I can tell, nobody's sure what the kidnapper wants. He isn't making much sense. He's holding 3 children at gunpoint. Sounds like Merkel's got some background on it.
I said, no, sir. He hasn't fired a shot? No, sir. Not a criminal record. Got the word from the Arkham Asylum. Yes, sir. Arkham. Name's Albert Bloom. Diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic. Released 2 weeks ago.
No, sir, no. A violent, certain trouble. It's, Brandon.
Brandon!
Jesus! No!
Coffee splashes in my lap, taking the last of the cotton from my mind. Brandon. Him and his lunatic Gestapo. It'll be a massacre.
We're not here to argue, Merkel. We're here to clean things up. And I don't see a sign of your soft-hearted Lieutenant Gordon.
What the? Almost hit me.
Can't see. What's...
Oh no.
Last month, Brandon and his SWAT team calmed down a riot in Robinson Park. Didn't even leave the statues standing.
Defibrillated. Das ist Melofon. Too many guns.
Those kids don't have a chance. He'll push that poor bastard over the edge. Go find your own war, Brandon, or I'll have you up on charges.
Gordon.
Oh man, it's Gordon.
Where'd he...
I take the ugly weight off my hip. I hold it up like a dead rat and pray that the man understands. Behind me, Brandon curses. I head for the front door. I'm sure nobody can see my knees wobble. I hope Barbara isn't watching. I know she is.
Lieutenant Gordon has entered the building. No shots yet.
The stairs creak, too loudly. A sneeze that's been building for 20 minutes just keeps threatening. My nose drips. I don't have the nerve to wipe it. The little girl is crying.
Spider nasty. Don't noise it. No lunch. No lunch.
I'll order out. My shoes are full of icy rain. My feet are warm compared to my stomach.
Said no lunch. No gangrene lunch.
I know.
No gangrene.
Poor kids must have been scared out their wits. Right, like I wasn't.
Humiliated me. In front of my men. Humiliated me.
Nothing but trouble, that one. You do know I sympathize, don't you, Brandon? Yes, you do. And you know I'd like nothing better than to remove him from service. My good friend Detective Flass has made several suggestions along these lines. But we must be patient. Gordon has the press on his side.
It kicks. Gunpowder burns my eyes and fills my nostrils. A wad of lead flies. If that were a man, the wad would shatter his spine and he'd feel his legs go dead even as his heart explodes. Another kick. The wad would leave a neat, round hole, and I'd see the horror in his eyes as it pushed half his brain through the back of his skull. I hate the gun. I hate my job. I keep practicing. Another kick. Strong boy, little James. I pray he's very strong and smart enough to stay alive. How did I let this happen? How did I screw so badly to bring an innocent child to life in a city without hope? They call it my night off. It starts out well enough, with the smell of Barbara's lemon chicken, and her fingers kneading baby oil into my shoulders. Rachmaninoff played soft. Her idea. Corny, but it works.
Don't have to go to Metropolis for a man of steel. Could use a jackhammer on your back.
Oh, feels great, honey.
Said you'd unplug it, Jim.
Honey, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Yes, Sergeant. Maybe you should call the zoo. All right, I'll get him. It's Merkel. Something about a giant bat. Chicken will keep.
The costume works. Better than I'd hoped. They freeze and stare and give me all the time in the world. I come in close onto the one who looks the strongest. Throw him a growl I've brought all the way from Africa. And suddenly, everything falls to pieces. The one to my left calls for his mother. To my right, the other collects his senses and leaps to position. He'll be trouble. The strong one gets scared. Too scared. No, I'm no killer. He screams like a girl. Can't be older than 15. A child. Just a child. The one I was worried about takes his shot. He's trained. Kick's got power. He doesn't realize, or he doesn't care, that if I let go, we're 20 stories up. Again. This is getting bad. Steady. Hold on. Some of that one's ribs go. Forget him. The television still hasn't hit the street. Doesn't matter. Hold on. Here he comes. Brace. With leg. Now, grab it. Twist it. Make it count. The television hits. I pull a limp body up. Good thing he blacked out. If he'd kept thrashing, my shoulder and teeth are still where they belong. Lucky. Lucky amateur.
If we can stop being hysterical for a moment, gentlemen, our vigilante, or Batman, as he's called, has apparently committed 78 acts of assault in the past 5 weeks. During this time, certain patterns of timing and method have emerged. It is clear that he possesses extraordinary physical skill.
Not he. It.
You've got something to contribute, Detective Flass?
He's not human. I'm just telling you, he's not human.
Thank you, Detective Flass. While the vigilante has been careful to remain unpredictable, choosing the neighborhoods from his assaults at random, he consistently operates between the hours of midnight and 4 a.m. Anybody got a match? Thank you, Detective Essen. He's working his way from street-level crime to its upper echelons, from junkie mugger to pusher to supplier, and, along the way, to any cops that might be helping the whole process along. Now, Flass, tell us what you know about Batman. Try not to exaggerate.
It's like my report, Lieutenant. I received an anonymous tip leading me to an East End cocaine delivery. I was in the process of single-handedly apprehending the felons,
says Flass, and coughs. He looks around the room to see if anybody's going to challenge him, and goes on.
Then I heard giant wings. Flap! It flew down from the sky.
Somebody chuckles. Flass turns another shade redder.
Its wings were about 30 feet across. It bellowed like... well, I've never heard anything like it. One of the felons I had not yet disarmed produced a .357 Magnum. He fired, point-blank range at the creature, and the bullet passed straight through the creature like it wasn't there.
The snorts and giggles stop Flass cold for a second. He shoots me a look I'd like to frame and put on my wall.
And it started laughing. Other members of the gang drew forth their guns. Something flew from the creature's hand. I remember noticing it had claws.
Claws, right.
It was little dart things. They paralyzed the felons. But me, he singled out.
Little dart things?
Gentlemen. Go on, Flass, please.
The costume and the weapons have been tested. It's time to get serious. Chauffeur by chauffeur, I make my way toward the mayor's mansion. Only 3 of them are awake. Only half of them are armed. There's a guard with a machine pistol in the yard.
Lieutenant Gordon, what a pleasant surprise. Batman, I'm eating, Lieutenant. No, I have not filled your request for personnel. I find them excessive. Yes, Lieutenant, I am well aware of how many laws the vigilante is breaking. But there are 2 sides to everything, aren't there?
Lieutenant Gordon. I've been hearing his name often. All the right people seem to hate him. Flood's all set.
Yes, there are. And the Batman is having a positive effect on public spirit. Or have you noticed the drop in street crime these past weeks? Further, I'm not in the habit of explaining myself to my lieutenants. I hope we understand each other, Gordon.
Have you seen Batman, Commissioner? They say he's huge.
You shouldn't pry, Marion. Jill has his hands full these days. We're trusting him to cope with Batman and with Gordon.
And I appreciate your trust, boys. Good to see you all. It's been a while.
Not yet.
Hell, Jill, nobody was about to come near you until the polls were in on the Batman thing. Don't go cheap on the wine, Marion.
Charlie, the things you say!
The councilman is blunt about his concerns. This is an election year. My organization is likewise concerned, Commissioner. Batman is costing us money.
2 sides to everything, friends. Look at the long term. A few street operators are put out of action, yes? But the people of Gotham City have a hero. Makes them feel safe. And the safer they feel, the fewer questions they ask.
I don't like it. It's stirring things up. That kid, Dent, is pushing internal affairs to go after Detective Flass. Flass would be difficult to replace. And should he talk?
Dent is your problem, Falcone. Yes, he is.
Now.
What the hell?
Who the?
God, we'll all die!
The lights. What happened to the lights?
Now, take out the wall. Hit the flood. It's showtime.
Settle down, damn it. It's just smoke.
Some stupid prank.
Poison! It's...
Shut up!
Ladies, gentlemen, you have eaten well. You've eaten Gotham's wealth, its spirit. Your feast is nearly over. From this moment on, none of you are safe.
No excuses, Gordon! That vigilante goes under! Instantly! Or it's your job!
Yes, sir.
She knows how to walk in heels. So few women do these days. It's practically a lost art. And she knows how to scream. You could hear it from the rooftops. Normally screaming wouldn't help. Not in this neighborhood. Here on the East End, a midnight walk constitutes attempted suicide. Lucky for her that there are so many cops around. There's Sergeant Feck, playing wino. And hunched in that sedan, Detectives Shelley and Lerner. There are 6 more officers waiting, crouched in stoops and garbage dumpers, down the block. Gordon's wasting a lot of manpower on these traps.
Sir, your rolls! It's gone!
Sir!
It was him! Said the Rolls is in the river. Even told me which pier. Thinks he's a damned Robin Hood. He dies!
He knows when and where we set our traps for him. And night by night, he terrorizes the most powerful men in Gotham. You heard what he did to the Roman's car?
Laughed myself silly, Lieutenant? A Rolls Royce?
Yes. You've been after the Roman for years, from what I hear. Actually came close to indicting him once or twice. Some of your witnesses changed their testimony. The rest vanish. It must be frustrating.
Oh, yes.
I understand he's used his muscle to keep you an assistant district attorney. You thief. You keep in shape, don't you, Mr. Dent?
What are you driving at, Lieutenant?
I need to know where you were on the following dates.
Thought he'd never leave. You can come out now.
Alibis? Dent had one alibi, Essen. For every date. Says he was home between midnight and 4 with his wife. No point in questioning her.
You really think he's Batman, Lieutenant?
It's possible. Dent certainly is passionate enough. But it'd take more than muscles to fight the way Batman does. Or to get around the way he does. And those weapons... I mean, he's got an arsenal. Hard to afford on Dent's salary.
Money. Lieutenant. Bruce Wayne is the richest man in Gotham, and being from out of town, you might not know this, but his parents were murdered. By a mugger, I think. He was just a little boy at the time.
I could kiss you, Essen. I'm already tasting her lipstick on the cigarette. Her fingernails bite into my knee. That truck, what the hell? Maybe it's pills. Maybe it's a heart attack. Maybe it's both, but that doesn't matter. He's out of control. His foot must be pressed to the accelerator. Oh no, no woman. Can't let this happen. Come on, you heat move.
Lieutenant!
Take the wheel! Damn, no time, no time. Can't reach. No time. It's over. I've blown it. How long have I been out? Not long. Essen's got him.
Don't move. You! Lieutenant, you alright?
Never. Find me. Don't take your eyes off.
I called for backup.
Stop, or I'll... Fingers don't work.
Lieutenant, she said it's Batman. And Brandon,
That Batman went down that alley. There he is. To save that old woman,
They think I attacked those cops, opening up. Catch a bullet in my leg. Ignore it. Blind alley, no way out. Except that window.
No one fires without my order. Get the front of that place covered. Merkel, take a squad to the roof.
Lieutenant, it's the Commissioner.
The roof. If I reach it before they do, before they get air support.
Commissioner, there's no need for it. Batman hasn't attacked anybody. Commissioner, you can't let Brandon.
No. Oh, no. The Commissioner didn't want to miss this chance. Called in his friend Brandon. Said he checked the building. Said it's due for demolition. Said nobody would be hurt. Nobody. Except a derelict or two. And Batman.
Stairwells collapsing. Fall with... Get away from the fire! No! That old man doesn't have a chance. Can't help him. Can't help him. Screaming. Can't help him. Oh no. Thermite. In my belt. Catching. Get it off. Still have weapons. In cape. And boots. Need them if I survive this. Metal. Trapdoor's metal. Might be enough to protect me. Provided that warning is a lie. Lucky. Keep the pick in my glove. Lucky.
Go away, Otto. You don't eat for an hour. Siamese. Too noisy. Should have left you at the market. A whole crew now. Ganging up. It's mutiny. Holly, what the hell time is it?
Selena! Outside! Explosions!
Christ, not even light out. Christ, 5 in the morning.
I'm being serious, Selena. Things are blowing up over by Robinson Park.
Maybe Brandon's cornered a jaywalker. Turn the TV on, Holly. Gotta have something on this.
The 5th load goes up. I pray it'll be the last. He will be soon anyway. Brandon and the collection of sociopaths he calls a SWAT team will see to that. Commissioner's orders. That's what Brandon told me. The police commissioner of Gotham City wants a corpse.
This is Unit 3. We are approaching target area.
Watch where you're going, you!
No prisoners, men!
Lieutenant Gordon, you shouldn't be standing just yet.
I'm all right. Batman. He's made enemies of every criminal in Gotham. And nearly every elected official. They've only got him cornered because he got hurt saving an old woman's life. We, of course.
Report that the Batman has been surrounded by Gotham police after he attacked 2 officers. One of them hero cop Lieutenant James Gordon. The vigilante is now trying to hide in an abandoned tenement off Robinson Park. Gunfire has been heard, and explosions.
Selena! It's Batman! Can we...
What the hell? Grab your coat. Down! Otto, there's plenty.
Now there is tense silence. Eyewitnesses say a heavily armed SWAT team of 18 men has entered the building.
We have entered the lobby. No sign of him yet.
Unit 1 reporting. 7th floor is a mess. Nothing moving. Unit 2 reporting. Found a body under the water heater. Just an old man.
Keep it tight! Keep it tight!
Over here, give me some light.
Just a chimney.
No, down there, over there. The floor. If he got down there, trapdoor's metal. He might have survived.
So perforate it, soldier.
Units 1 and 2. Stay where you are. This is only precautionary fire.
If he's down there, he trapped himself. Prager, Fenton, Sussman downside! Move it!
Checking basement area. No trouble yet.
Another line up here. He's cold. Wait, got something. It's just a dog.
No trouble yet.
Steady burst if you find him, no matter how dead he looks. Go for the chest. We'll need his face for identification.
Another window. This is the place we deserted.
Super must have lived here.
Nobody home now. Nothing here, man. We're coming back up.
I like you right where you are, Brandon.
Hold your fire. You'd only kill your own men. Too many people have died already. Have the other squads withdrawn? I can't guarantee their safety.
Maybe something's on top of it. Unit 1 and 2 convert to lobby. He's here. Shoot on sight.
Here, sir. Hold the wall. There must have been a fireplace here once.
Must have kicked through, climbed up the chimney. What?
Gas max, fast!
I think Brandon needs some help, Lieutenant.
We can't help, Merkel. Orders. Breaks my heart.
Stand back, let us do our job.
Batman, Selina, somebody just said he's alive. Maybe we'll see him.
We'll see his corpse.
Sir, he's taken out Unit 3, the whole unit, Commissioner.
This will not do. This will not do at all. What's wrong with our marksman? I trust you didn't get me a blind marksman, did you?
No, sir. He's our best man. But there are 100 places to hide in there. Until the sun is higher in the sky. It won't be long, sir.
The only other survivor of the attack shares a shrinking shadow with me. I owe him an apology. I've made a mess of things. Let it all get out of hand. The enemy is closing in, relentless, unstoppable. Through a crack in the wall, I look at him. With my belt, I lost my rope, my thermite, my tear gas, even my batarangs. I'm down to the blowgun in my boot.
Step it up.
Careful, stairs are given.
Knew he wouldn't stay quiet. Siamese.
Just a cat, man.
It's a bat we're after.
Keep an eye out.
Down to the blowgun and its 3 darts, and an unofficial invention of Wayne Electronics. Haven't tested it for this great distance, or for use in the daylight. Too bad I can't afford to patent it. I'd make a fortune. But then I already have a fortune. If I didn't, I couldn't have built the device. If my family manor weren't placed over a huge cave. The Bat Cave, I call it. It's full of bats. Extraordinary creatures, bats, nearly blind. They are sensitive to a range of sound far beyond our hearing. Took me weeks to find an ultrasonic tone that attracts them. All of them. Wayne Manor is miles from Gotham. They'll take a few minutes to get here, should things go well. Wait. Let them waste all the time they want.
Steady, man, just that cat again.
Getting on my nerves. Whoever Batman is, he's stronger than a...
Why, he could be anywhere.
Said he was in the chimney. There.
Hold it, you idiot! Drop that beam. They weren't quick enough. They're useless. We're lucky he didn't kill them. Now fan out. You're leaving yourselves wide open.
The slightest dose of anaconda on the darts. Enough to put a man to sleep for a day or so. 12 men left. 2 darts. No good. 1 bullet will make all the difference. They've got thousands.
There!
Can't see him! Where?
Move so fast! Dark!
Could be anywhere!
Whoa! Damn, that cat!
Tagged him! Close in!
Commissioner, for God's sake, come in! Those idiots are firing out the windows! For God's sake.
Merkel!
Got him!
Get in close! Cut that bastard in half!
Got him, man! We've got him!
Groggy. Losing too much blood. Had to bullet in my good leg. Didn't they? Forget it. Ignore it. Put what's left into it. You're the one who tried to shoot the cat.
Can't see! Can't move! Get me out! The crowd is all screams and angry shouts. Then I hear a wrecking ball take out the wall. And a hardware store clatter across the street. A cheer goes up. They've made a hero out of him. Then the cheering disintegrates. And the screaming starts again.
Art! Get out of the way! What the hell?
Up there! My God! My God!
My lord, what? There! Down there! He's got a motorcycle! Get after him or I'll have you shot! Get after him!
Commissioner Loeb chased a cloud of bats for 12 blocks. When the cloud broke up, he found out that was all he was chasing. Somewhere along the way, the Batman must have taken a turn and told his pets to keep going. Always eager to please the commissioner, Detective Swanson pursued the bats to the bitter end. And speaking of bitter ends, every member of Brandon's team, every cop, and everybody in the crowd were vaccinated for their bat bites. Never have so many had so much trouble sitting down. The owner of a nearby men's store opened up his shop 4 hours later to find a 3-piece suit missing and payment for it sitting on his cash register. 4 of Brandon's men were hospitalized with broken bones. Pratt, who Batman had punched through a brick wall, suffered from 5 broken ribs and internal bleeding. The dead winos had no relatives to complain about their firepower. Everyone who would have ordered Brandon or Loeb up on charges remains unavailable to me by appointment or phone. As has my prime suspect in this case, Bruce Wayne, the richest man in Gotham City. Sergeant Essen informed me that Wayne's parents were murdered by a mugger when he was 6 years old. That's enough motive, I suppose, to make a man dress like Dracula and assault criminals and save cats. Wayne's butler informed me that his boss has been skiing in Switzerland for 6 weeks. I squeezed permission for an international call from Captain Pierce. I've had easier root canals. You'd think Pierce was paying for the call out of his own pocket. And I spoke to somebody in Switzerland who said he was Bruce Wayne. Then told me he'd taken a nasty spill on the slopes, broken both legs and one arm, but assured me he'd be back in the country in a month. Said he'd be happy to talk with me. Laughed when I mentioned Batman, asked me for his autograph.
Wayne could afford an impersonator, and casts on his arm and legs would cover bullet wounds, exactly where Batman received them.
I'm sorry, Essen. Did you say something?
Yes, sir. It's quitting time. Share a cab?
Think of her as a cop. Think of her as a cop.
I leave the casts and the sleeping alibis back at the lodge. They were so eager to support my story with Lieutenant Gordon. All I had to say was that a woman was involved. One of them even pretended to be me, just for laughs, before I arrived. The air is cold and sharp and hard to breathe. It's good to be alive. I don't deserve to be alive. This isn't a game. I can't afford mistakes. I have to learn to make it work, step by step, method by method. But that won't be enough. Too many people want me dead. I can't do it alone. I need an ally, an inside man. I need Jim Gordon on my side.
Selina! You punched Don!
We're changing our line of work, Holly. I got an idea.
It's getting to be a habit for Essen and I to have a cup of coffee at the local diner before calling it a night. Actually, I'm the only one who has coffee. She goes for herb tea. She'd qualify as a health nut if she didn't smoke. We stay longer tonight, hoping to wait out the rain. We run out of shop talk, but keep going. Turns out her first name is Sarah, and her family is from Germany, a generation back. She's got a thing about the bad rap that Germans generally get. She got into law enforcement after being told she was too masculine for about 6 other careers. Whoever told her she was masculine must have been blind, deaf, and dead. The rain's eased up, and I'm an hour late, and feeling terrible about having forgotten to call Barbara when we decide to risk it and look for a cab. A group of bikers notice Essen's legs and make the usual remarks. We ignore them and keep walking. Turns out she's from Chicago some years back. Small world. Even went to the same place for ribs. I'm sure I would have noticed her, though come to think of it, she was probably in high school then. Gotham weather. Just when the rain seems to be clearing up, lightning flashes, and we learn how Noah felt. Not having an arc, we settle for a doorway. A cab comes. She takes it. We don't say goodnight.
I don't know, Selena. I mean, you spent all our money on that costume. I mean, it's pretty queer. I mean...
It's money, Holly. Be a kick. Just watch.
Selena!
I hate this city. I hate myself and the night and everything it brings. Mostly I hate it when she cries. Another fight. We fight so much, Barbara and I. She tells me I'm away too much, and just when I should apologize, I snap at her. I freeze up inside. Tonight, she called the office and I wasn't there. I was out having coffee with Sarah. Sarah. My God. I'm calling her Sarah now. It's all wrong. And Barbara's right, as always. And right now, I should be talking to her, begging her to forgive me for the baby in her stomach and the way that I'm thinking about Essen. That's right. Call her Essen. Forget how she felt, how her body and her lips felt. Barbara, I should talk to her. I shouldn't be thinking. Not about Sergeant Essen, and not about Batman. He's a criminal. I'm a cop. It's that simple, but I'm a cop in a city where the mayor and the commissioner of police use cops as hired killers. He saved that old woman. He saved that cat. He even paid for that suit. The hunk of metal in my hands is heavier than ever. It's the right thing to do. It's the only thing to do.
You should take the bracelet. I'm sure your wife would like it.
No, please, Sarah, keep it.
Damn it, Jim. You're right. Of course. I just want to know, if your wife weren't pregnant, would you... I'm sorry. Wasn't fair. Damn it, Jim.
Hero Cop Lieutenant James Gordon today apprehended notorious narcotics dealer Jefferson Skeevers. It looks like Gordon's out to set a record. Right, Tom?
It sure does, Trish. He's caught a big fish this time. If Skeevers is convicted, this will be the 4th time he goes to prison. Bet they throw away the key.
Her arms are strong. Her whole body's strong. It's late. We've both worked late again. I never get tired around her. She's requested a transfer. She's leaving Gotham City. I'm in love with her. It's the only thing to do.
Judge Rafferty set bail for Jefferson Skeevers. Surprisingly, Assistant District Attorney Harvey Dent did not argue with this decision.
I know you aren't on the take, and I don't think you're crazy. So tell me why you let Skeevers out on the street, Dent.
I understand how you feel, Lieutenant. Would you like to borrow my umbrella?
No, none of that! You stay clean until we've gotten you off.
Don't sweat it, babe. Just a couple of lines.
Dent and Gordon are hot for you, skeevers. They'd love to catch you with your pants down.
Catch me? They caught me, babe, and they let me go, and you got me a court order tying Gordon's hands. I mean, I'd be sweating, babe, if it wasn't for our cop. They nail me, and I talk about Flass, and maybe Flass talks about Commissioner Loeb.
You say one word about Flass, and they'll kill both of us skeevers. Now take that thing out of your nose and listen to me.
Just a couple of lines.
Where do I start? Bad enough that you're black. I want you in a blue suit at the inquest, with a tie. Make it black. Same for the shoes. None of that pimp stuff. And when you smile at the jury, make it nice, particularly the women.
Well, I smiled at them. Okay.
Just remember they've still got their clothes on.
Close the window.
What the hell? Skeevers, you alright?
I'm fine.
Better lay off that coke. Bad on the nerves.
You can never escape me. Bullets don't harm me. Nothing harms me. But I know pain. I know pain. Sometimes I share it with someone like you.
Want to talk to Dent, probably. Want to talk about Flass.
Merkel, get Dent. Forget to tell the commissioner.
I'm gone.
Sources inside the police department revealed that Gotham Police Detective Arnold Flass has been implicated in Skeever's drug operation.
Detective Flass is a friend of mine. Gordon, you might have at least informed me of your plans before handing his head to Internal Affairs.
It was a slip, sir. Everybody's working such long hours.
Friendship, Gordon. Loyalty. These words still count for something in Gotham City. We took you in. Yes, we did. Blemishes and all. And you do have your blemishes, and you go
I've
and...
done exactly what I promised, Commissioner. You get my best work.
You get good press. I'll give you that. They like you, don't they? Ajee and his pack at the Gazette. But they don't know you. No, they don't. Not the way we know you. Terrible if they, or your wife, learned of the special nature of your relationship with Sergeant Essen.
Walls have ears, Jimmy.
Commissioner Loeb assures Gotham that the manhunt for the Batman continues, with hero cop James Gordon on the case.
The butler makes us feel as welcome as a virus. He leads us through a few dozen rooms the size of small states to Wayne's study. Wayne's been out of the country. Wayne's had the flu. This morning I was told he had a hangover, but he'd see me. Better than having Barbara stay at home and worry about being so overdue.
Police Lieutenant and Mrs. Gordon, sir.
Mrs. Gordon, I'm charmed. Alfred, be a joy and get some glasses for our guests. And another bottle. This one's evaporated.
A little early in the day for us, thanks. Mr. Wayne, I don't want to waste your time.
My time is worthless, Lieutenant. Just ask Alfred. I've been following your exploits, Lieutenant. And I must say that I'm impressed. You're getting as much press as Batman. It is Batman you want to talk about, isn't it? Something about my being him? Oh, excuse me. It must be champagne. I neglected to introduce my friend. You see, I'm not sure of her name. And she doesn't speak any language I know.
That must be convenient.
Barbara, Mr. Wayne, I need to know where you were on the following dates. He laughs and rings for his butler. His butler brings his date book. I could auction off the phone numbers in his date book for a fortune. They're all women. They're all famous. They're all beautiful.
He's a pig, Jim.
He's acting like one, that's for sure. But any man who'd wear a cape, and it's a cape, not wings, I've seen it. Anybody who'd wear a cape and hunt criminals might go pretty far to keep his secrets. Secrets. Damn it all.
Jim, why are you stopping?
Honey, there's something we have to talk about.
10 minutes he's been there. Now he's moving. Good. Alfred, how did you like my performance?
Positively vaudevillian, sir. I gather the remaining bottle of club soda may be left in its proper container? I suppose you'll take up flying next, like that fellow in Metropolis.
Skeevers told us where, when, and how much money you received, Flass. You've been spending a lot more than you're earning.
You're facing 10 years in prison, Flass.
That's if Skeevers is alive enough to testify.
My client didn't mean that.
Yes, sir. I know about Sergeant Essen. Please don't bother me again.
Somebody slips rat poison into Skeever's food. Merkel gets his stomach pumped in time. Skeevers is still going to testify against Flass. Doesn't care that his attorney quit. Whatever he's scared of, it's what's so funny, Dent?
Lieutenant Gordon? It's a boy. Your wife is fine.
Fourth in a daring series of cat burglaries. Commissioner Loeb's private collection of pop memorabilia is valued at $40,000.
$40,000. Sure. So where am I supposed to sell it? Thought he'd have jewels or paintings. Not now, Otto.
This one doesn't even work.
Loeb was quick to charge the Batman with the crime.
Batman? They're giving the credit to Batman. Aces.
Selina, you don't want them to know? It was you.
Leaving Gotham to wonder, is the Batman a vigilante, a thief, a Robin Hood? In other news, Detective Arnold Flass faces indictment tomorrow on those drug charges.
I hear the Romans got a fortune in old stuff. Maybe I'll give him a scratch or two before I steal it. Won't think it's Batman if I give him a scratch. Where'd I put that damn costume?
I wanna be a friend to you.
I fixed it, Selina!
Join the party, come on. Somebody.
Selina, I fixed it!
Scratch him. On the face. Just once. He could use it.
Industry experts were stunned by the demonstration of unheard of possibilities for lightweight, durable plastics.
Johnny, little Johnny, you're a strong man now. A strong man. And how is my sister? My beautiful, faithful sister.
Mother is well, sir. She sends her deepest devotion. She prays for your continued success.
I fear I need her prayers, Johnny. I need her son. And you have shown that you are as brave as Horatius, Johnny. Have I told you of Horatius? One man on a narrow bridge, holding the life against hundreds, until...
It has thrilled me every time, sir. I am, of course, yours. But Mother has said that there are several men who are plaguing you, sir. I need only be told their names.
Your mother is wise, in her way. You see, Johnny, there are too many people in the world who ask questions. And far, far too many who give answers.
Mother said...
We must avoid more bad publicity, Johnny. Listen to me. I will tell you what must be done.
Over there! It's a woman!
Over here! It's a woman!
What's going on out?
Let go of me, you idiot!
How'd she get up here?
Who the hell?
Claus! My face!
Batman! You work for the Batman! I want her alive! In pain!
Oh God, somebody help me!
How'd she get up here?
Johnny.
You don't have a chance.
Johnny? What the?
Batman!
It's... My God! It's... Where?
Wasting my time.
My face! My face!
Master Bruce, I've just come across a fascinating piece in the Times. Concerns the effects of lack of sleep among the marginally sane.
Quiet, Alfred.
Your mother is wise in her way.
If only that woman hadn't been there. The Roman was about to tell his nephew.
We must avoid more bad publicity, Johnny.
Marked increase in paranoia.
I should have crippled the Roman's nephew. Would have bought us time. No, he'd have just gotten somebody else. At least I know who he's using.
Avoid more bad publicity.
Tendency toward aberrant, even violent behavior.
He doesn't want bad publicity. It follows that he won't murder anyone. That leaves blackmail or...
Off again, sir? Shall I fetch your tights?
Never during the day, Alfred.
Last night's incident connects the Batman with the recent cat burglaries. A woman with claws, presumably Batman's assistant, is said to have...
Assistant. Now I'm his assistant. I'll have to do something really nasty next time.
Gordon. Johnny. Once a man becomes a father, he is never truly free. Listen closely.
Feeding time.
My turn, honey. Easy now, getting it wrong. Yes, Commissioner. Sir, Merkel's on duty. He can. Yes, sir. On my way.
Gordon is leaving his apartment. Tell the Roman.
Third-rate witness in a nickel-and-dime open-and-shut domestic grievance. And Loeb knows I've only had 2 hours sleep. Maniac! Should arrest that... Wait a minute. Heading into my building's garage. I don't recognize him. Suddenly my stomach's cold as death and I'm twisting the wheel again. Nickel-and-dime domestic. Getting me out the apartment. Barbara... James? No sign of the motorcycle. Plenty of places to hide in there. Come on. I'm ready for you.
Drop the gun, Lieutenant. Go to the office. Wait for our call.
Jim. Jim.
If I let them go, they're dead. Can't go for a wound. Good, Barbara. Stay low. Caught one in the shoulder. Throws my aim off. Just for a second.
Wasn't supposed to happen.
Get out of here! He's crazy!
Behind me, a motorcycle starts. Get out of here, Barbara! You would call a cop! There. I can still see them. James.
Don't. I'll kill you.
Mrs. Gordon, you have to trust me. I won't let your boy die.
The driver hits the brakes. Too late. Going too fast. The bridge shakes. I listen to the rending metal and clattering glass. I listen. The radiator hisses. Spits water on the street. I don't hear a human sound. I don't hear my baby cry. The metal rail digs into my back. He's heavy. No! No! That's right. Good boy. Settle down now. You're safe. You must be wearing some armor under that jacket.
Yes.
You know, I'm practically blind without my glasses. Siren's coming. You better go. Turns out Flass is smarter than anybody knew. He took notes on every little talk he'd had with Commissioner Loeb. Dates, times, it was all there. 2 weeks and 5 days in jail, and he remembered where he kept the notes. Loeb's holding up pretty well under the strain. Judge Norton's on the case, so I don't think Dent has a chance of putting him behind bars. But word is Loeb's conferring with the mayor on the terms of his resignation. They've already got Grogan Prime to replace him, who's worse. Still, things aren't so bad right now. The Roman's been at war with his sister ever since he tried to get a hired knife slid between his nephew's ribs. I had a few run-ins with his sister back in Chicago, a few years ago. I don't envy the Roman. They were all too busy to stand in the way of my promotion to captain. Sarah's in New York, doing well, I hear. Barbara's not crazy about the marriage counselor, but we're making progress. As for me, well, there's a real panic on. Somebody's threatened to poison the Gotham Reservoir. Calls himself the Joker. I've got a friend coming who might be able to help. Should be here any minute.